Hi everyone, I'm Allie.
And I'm Anna.
And we are coming to you live. I'm here with Potomac Beads. All right, so we're coming live, and yeah. So what we are going to be doing is a actual design challenge. So you may have seen us before on this, battling it out. I think Anna actually beat me in the last design challenge. We have the timer up above us, and you can see a little bit more of us today, so that's kind of fun. But we are doing the design live challenge, and then we're gonna do a tag out when we get tired. And from that tag out, then Bridgette's gonna pop in, and we're gonna do kind of different things. Bridgette's on the computer right there, so now you hear us and you see that delay and how long it starts to have that delay. But we're going to be using a variety of things. You can see kind of the design palette for the day. So we have spacer bezels, RounDuos, Superduo beads, which were selected by very, very big demand, as well as Cabochons, and then a new product, which is PC long ovals. Remember too, if you're joining, hello everyone, hi guys, we are doing the 12 days of Christmas right now too, so we are on today's the third day of Christmas. Fourth, this computer's wrong.
Oh,
remember we said the date and time. Today is the fourth day of Christmas. Thank you, Bridget, for our little help on the side. The fourth day of Christmas, and what does my true love give to me on the fourth day of Christmas? 20% off Cabochons, right? 20% off cabs.
Yes.
So if you want to get any Cabochons, we'll be using some of them later in honor of that as well. So keep that going on. So we are going to kind of get started, get into it, starting with the spacer bezels. When we start with the spacer bezels, let's get them kind of in frame. So these are kind of new. I don't even remember how.
I'm excited to start working with these guys.
We haven't really worked with them. So this is actually a new spacer bezel that when we're looking at these, we have some of the other ones. I know Marissa seems to really like them. So she's done a couple different designs with those spacer bezels. And when you're looking at the spacer bezels, we're already 10 seconds in here.
And I also got these chatons because these are the chatons that will fit inside of these.
And they're just for visual effect.
Yep.
Visual effect. Okay, so we have a thread and needles. Anna and I did this reverse. I was trying to figure out earlier how it did this. Reverse. If you look up at the top, when we're big, I'm on the other side. And when we're small, I'm on the right side with my hands. So watch, ready?
I'm on the right.
Whoa!
How did you work that out?
I don't know. Oh. So I didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I have a helpful hand here. I don't know if you want some too. I have some crystals. You want some crystals and some seed beads? We're already going.
I have a ton of seed beads.
You do. You can't move them though because they're holding up the mic. So there's some 11Os. I'm going to start because we are already a minute into.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, I started the clock already.
Goodness.
So we are again going with these spacer bezels. These are Potomac spacer bezels.
Use with them?
7.5 by 12 millimeter.
Someone got these RounDuos out, or these?
Those are coming up. Challenge coming up. You can use them though because I think I'm RounDuoing challenge.
Keep my hands off those.
Bridgette's on the RounDuo challenge, so you can actually do them if you want.
You know, maybe I'll do Disduos because there's some over here.
Right. I'm going in a circle, so naturally I want to go kind of regular. Anna can't even get the lid
off my beads.
Are you doing Disduos? I'll move over them.
Yeah, well, they were hanging out here, and I didn't want to do the RounDuos
just
if we were already, if those were coming up.
All right, so I'm going to try to get fancy, and this could really backfire on me completely.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
What are you building there?
I don't know. I'm building something. Maybe I won't go fancy. That's really big. Although it would be kind of, it's good if I turn it this way. That could be a fun long
I think you're used to doing these videos by yourself because
I do.
You have 3/4.
I know. I have 3/4 of it. I'm going to move over here.
The screen here, and I have this
Well, and it's
tiny
hard too because whoever works on the right side of me, I'm hitting you constantly with my hands. So I think 3 is going to be too many. Yeah. Okay. I want to do 2. All right. And the spacer bezel is kind of cool because you could put in whatever color you want. So let's see here.
Yeah, that's what's nice about them is because you really, obviously you can pick the color of the metal, but then whatever color crystal you put in is going to match your beads.
Okay. So hello to everyone watching. I know we have Eva and Denise, and we have Teresa's watching. And Joanne's watching, so thanks everybody for tuning in.
We do have fancy spacer bezels.
We do.
These are new.
And am I going to sit up? So that's the other thing with these. You have to make sure they're sitting up correctly. So let's see here.
I feel like you keep running me off.
I know. I need to I feel like I need a booster seat here. Like one of those restaurant plastic boosters. It's okay. I'll just do everything left-handed today. I'll go lefty. That's what we need. We need somebody with left hand to come and do this. We could sit opposite corners, like face off. We only have 6 minutes remaining.
Hopefully you're coming up with something a little bit more creative than I am. I'm just
I don't want to do basic stringing. That's the thing. I am trying to get creative because I'm trying to do a pendant in the round. Because naturally, obviously, you see these like laying flat. And they're really cute just as stretchy bracelets too.
So I'm just going to kind of cheat, and I really wouldn't end it this way, but I'm just going to go sneak around to the other side here.
Twisted. Look
at you getting fancy.
I am getting fancy. I don't know that that's the fancy bead I would choose in the future. I need seed beads or something. They have a bigger hole, so that influences what beads I would use. So I must need one more.
I'm thinking, what else can I put in these other than chitons? Like, obviously,
yeah, you could put just like a seed bead.
Are cool. Well, you know what I was thinking? Let me get these guys.
Anna's grabbing later's product.
No, I didn't grab from that pile though. Well, okay, this is True Design Live. Not everything works out. You could put a RounDuo in there with the hole
we need like a little tiny
and come back through.
A little tiny cab too. Oh yeah, you could actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You could position it in the middle, and then you could come back up to it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going here.
In fact,
Anna's going to switch her design. You do realize you have 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, though that's fine. Okay, I have 5 minutes. I can do it.
Plenty of time.
Let me grab some super new glue.
You're gluing in already? Look at this. On live TV, she's going to super glue her fingers together. I used it on Saturday. I did it on Saturday, and I totally super glued my fingers together. And I was like, at what point will I stop super gluing my fingers together?
I totally did it the wrong way, too.
You should have used the Loctite, because that's gel. It'll take longer to dry, though.
Well, that's the thing. I went with the super new glue, because it dries
quickly,
practically instantly.
Onto your fingers.
But if you have the bead positioned in the wrong way,
so I need to do stuck. Longer. I need more seed beads next time. I'm going to continue with this to see how I get my pendant going. I need more crystals. What are you using with your Distuos? Oh no, then you're super gluing RounDuos to it.
But I'm
You're coming back to them.
RounDuos. Yeah.
So if I know I need more seed beads, why did I not do that right now?
I probably wouldn't have picked up Distuos if I had thought of this idea earlier.
Well, you also know then what's RounDuo is 5 millimeters.
Yeah.
So you know that's kind of like what would sit. Yeah, I needed more seed beads. I don't know why for this pass I didn't do that. Anna's struggling with the glue.
I'm really struggling with the glue.
Although it's kind of creating this 3D effect.
Yeah. Oh, yours?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yours is kind of like a bridge. Although I don't know if you meant
over troubled waters right here. No, I didn't. I wanted to lay. That's my design theme. My design is troubled. It just needs more seed beads to go there.
I think we can really.
But I'm thinking a long.
Shoot.
Actually, you know what I need?
Oh, I am gluing it to my hands.
You know what I need? This could actually be a pretty cool cuff, but so I'm thinking cuff now instead of pendant. I need the other ones. So the ones that the 2-hole spacer bezels that we have already, I need those to sit in the middle right here because they're smaller. Anna's still gluing. Off screen, Anna's still gluing. Come on over here, Anna, and glue. But yeah, I think it would be better with these big ones and then doing the smaller ones in the middle. So I'm changing my mind, but I'm going to continue with this because we only have 2 minutes left. So,
but
Anna, you win the design challenge for glue.
Still 2.5 minutes.
How many different types of glue can Anna use in this design challenge?
Well, only 2 because that's all I have close by. There's
but this is the tricky thing though. You should have glued it with the holes going correctly. You should have taken your glue.
Well, I would have if my super new glue didn't dry quickly.
So now you know. Anna's troubled waters is the I forgot to see.
Thanks for pointing that out.
No problem.
It's going to totally mess up the design, but I think people kind of.
But if you do, I actually would vote for you for the winner.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you need to glue them correctly.
I need to figure out.
Actually, you should just put a RounDuo mini in the middle.
Well,
I know that, but I'm just saying. In the design concept. So we're struggling today because I cleaned up my work area. So my work area, I should take a picture, is actually pretty clean. And because of that, we don't have any like random things like we usually do. So hey to Tracy joining in.
Yours looks like a monster.
Hey, it's not a monster. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Anna.
Well, this beholder is not.
So I'm going bracelet. I'm pushing my stretchy bracelet back so you can see. But I think if I go bracelet, I'm given a vision already because we're down to a minute and I'm not going any further. You know what you can do at the very, see, you can't do this.
Oh, she should send, Trace is going to send me some German glue.
German glue, but we can't send it over the airplane. You have to hide it, I think.
Oh.
I don't think it's ground transport only.
Hopefully the TSA isn't, somebody who works for the TSA isn't watching this.
Right now. All right, I'm putting my chatons in because it's going to make mine look prettier than yours when it has the sparkle in the middle. I'm just doing that with my 50 seconds. I'm not gluing them in because I'm not going to glue my fingers together because then I will be really challenged with Bridgette next if I can't separate my fingers. But look how pretty that looks. Look, I just dropped them in. Done.
Well,
How you doing there? You glued your holes closed, didn't you?
I really got myself in a jam. I can't get my needle.
So this is the learning experience from this design lab. One, you don't glue till the end. Number two, if you take this and do it again, because I actually, like I said, I really like your concept. But take your needle so you know exactly which way the needle's facing.
Yeah, that's what I needed
and
to do.
And glue it. That's taken some talent. But if I glued it like that with our little face facing there, that would work. We're not doing so hot on this challenge. No, I do like yours. Oh, next design. All right, so now we need to vote. You are off the bench. So Anna is stepping off the bench. Bridgette's stepping in.
See
oh yeah, we're gonna design. We're gonna say our design.
What it's gonna look like.
And I'm going over here. My comments aren't loading. Load comments. Load. All right. So
I'm just gonna do one. One little section here so people see
Anna's still
where
designing.
it was going.
Bridgette's standing and waiting for you to move.
She can wait.
Keep going, keep going. Anna's trying to get her needle through the glue stuck RounDuo. You work on that over there. You work on that over there. So you get to pick the winner. I like Anna's concept. I think she learned the most during this Facebook Live. And we are going to continue. So Geneva said she liked mine. That's because my holes are not glued shut. And I dropped some crystals in there too. So we'll come back and do at the very end, everybody's here. So in jumps Bridgette. Hello, Bridgette. Hi. So Anna didn't do as I said. I said, because we're jumping in with other people, before you leave, when we were getting ready for this, what were you supposed to do, Anna?
Clean up your
workspace. Clean up your workspace into a ramekin so we can go back to it later. So now Bridgette has a messy spot. All right, Bridgette, we are for RounDuos. So I thought we'd go blue.
Okay.
And like kind of snowy and work with that. So I'm going to get ready to start to the time clock. That's my needle. Don't take that. You've got Anna. Where'd your needles go?
Stealing my needle.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so here we
for success.
Yeah. All right. So we've got needles here. Off we go. I get to be, this is the fun thing after this one, is I get to actually sit on the side, which I haven't done during one of these design lines. And Anna and Bridgette are gonna go at this live for the Superduos. So we have 9 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. And Anna, you're gonna have to say if anybody has any questions or comments or ideas, because our comments are not doing a very good job loading here on my computer. All right, so everyone says, hi, Bridgette. Hi, Bridgette.
Everyone.
Ronnie said, hi, Bridgette. I shipped to you earlier this week. All right, here we go. So I actually, RounDuos were our original starter bead, and I still love RounDuos. So I don't know. Are you going straight or are you going in the round? You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just seed beading and going. Not thinking of it. I'm going to do an odd count. I hardly ever do anything in an odd count, although the starfish bracelet that I just did was an odd count. All right. Every time I pick up RounDuos, I tend to make components, though. Okay. So, let's see here. Going in here, round duos. I'll go in the round and going through. So if you're just joining us, Bridget and I are doing the design challenge with the RounDuo beads. And for the RounDuo beads, Anna and I just did the spacer bezels. So the RounDuo beads, you're going in the round with 3. Okay, bring the braid over here a little bit more. I did something kind of like this already, so I'm gonna expand it rather than go. I was thinking I was gonna put another row of seed beads, but I don't want to put anything in the middle of this odd count. I'm still thinking component. You have something in your head?
Kind of, but I don't know if it's actually gonna work.
That's the part of the design live challenge here.
I'm just kind of, I'll see.
So when I do things in the round, that's the hardest thing is you start to get curvature and then you know right away, like if I was doing this, which I don't want it to curve, I want a sample to do my floor wax on, which we're actually, while we're talking about floor wax too, which we keep getting on, we actually just got in our coating. So we'll let Anna talk to you about that a little bit because she's already started kind of doing her trial of that. We've been looking and trying to figure out a coating for some of those finishes when we did the blog and Anna did her little science experiment. Some of the different coatings, like some of the lusters and stuff, come off. So we're trying to find a coating that works with the beads that doesn't come off. I'm going to keep doing it. You know what I'm doing?
Oh, I like
snowflake.
Yours. I was just going to say it looks like a snowflake.
I chose the blue for a reason. Except that's going to be too big. So. I actually really need RounDuo minis in here with me too. I could benefit from both.
On the table.
We don't have it. I know.
For once.
For once, I cleaned up my mess, which is fine because now I have a concept. And I will say the last design live, Bridget still needs to do her. Bridget still needs to do hers, as far as her your little heart, your little flower.
Oh
one.
Yeah. Yep.
So you need to do that flower one.
I'm lost. I don't know which bead I'm on.
Oh, you're making a form of some sort. You're lost. Figure out what bead you're on.
I got it, I think.
Okay.
I'll come back down.
Come back down.
Okay.
Come back down so everybody can see your beauty. Oh, he's fun. So, thinking about it as you're working with pyramid, did the 3 work, or do you think 4 would have worked better? I don't know.
Well.
See what you keep going with. How many minutes do we have to go?
Yeah, I think
we
4
have
probably
6 minutes left.
Better.
All right.
Because I'm kind of lost at where I am now.
All right. I'm thinking snowflake. Maybe bobble. That's a new word in my vocabulary. Thank you, Teresa, as I bobble it. It's starting to go like downward, which I don't want. But, all right. So now I'll take a poll. If I'm doing a snowflake, I think on the outer edges I would need RounDuo minis, which of course I don't have. What do I have here? Oh, I'm sneaking briolettes in. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I did not clean up my briolettes. So I've got briolettes to sneak in there. And what do we think?
Okay.
Oh, I need 5 because I've got 5 here. And we're going.
And they just happen to be blue and match.
They just happen to be blue. Actually, I have all colors. If you want them too, I have all colors. And that's my question too. What am I doing here? I need some other beads. And look, I just happen to have some silver seed beads here to complete the look. All right. So the cool thing about snowflakes, I have seen in our Facebook group some amazing snowflakes. People are going to town on the snowflakes. It's awesome. Some of the seed beads and Delica ones, they're beautiful. And I love that each one is different. That's like the coolest thing ever. I love watching people do their snowflakes. And Teresa has promised another bobble, but I haven't seen one yet, Teresa. You practicing your video making skills maybe while you make that bobble? Only 20 days till Christmas, since I now know we're on the fourth day of Christmas and not the 3rd, which is according to this actual little one. I think I need less, you guys can help and agree, I think I need less round duos in the middle, because in my mind, Do snowflakes all start more simple in the middle? Probably. That's why I said I think I should have gone like. Oh, I could. Oh, who, to Bridgette or me? I don't know. I could do a ball because you saw that when it started going in the round. Yeah. So let me see how this goes. And I actually might be doing a ball because I still have a fair amount of curvature. This could be like a ball topper. And actually that would be pretty because a lot of them have those ugly tops. That's what we should do. We should make a ornament top cover. Oh, I keep forgetting my 11 O's. Maybe it wants to sit in there. There's a reason the beads don't want me to do that. All right. So mine is becoming a coaster. I could just keep going and keep going. But I like the idea of putting this drop down from above. You must be reading my notes to myself in my Facebook or my YouTube file that I keep, that I have somewhere on the side of it. Do a snowflake or do another ornament cover. Beads, question mark, question mark, question mark. Superduos, question mark, question mark. There's lots of question marks with. If you want to see another ornament cover, what beads do you want to see? Actually, that's a good, because there's so many.
Yeah.
We could actually do that as a design challenge, not on actual design challenge, so our designs are pretty and not winging it. That we could do that's what we should do. We should do a Potomac Bead Company ornament cover challenge. That way all the staff can get in on it.
So I don't know what mine is.
Yours is still going.
It's just like a
it's a zigzagging.
Chain of stuff.
Chain of stuff. All right, mine needs RounDuo, so I'm giving a vision. I have 2 minutes remaining. Giving a vision because I know I'm not going to finish. What I should have done was started off with a lot more seed beads in the middle. Then I'm going to add my RounDuo minis. Then I'm going to soak it in my floor wax, so that way my briolets stay up. All right. Although if I go around again, it will actually...
I like that.
Yeah, and I hate to do it because I don't have any sitting here. Or do I? Or don't I? I might. I think I have, I have crystals sitting here. So a little tag team crystal then to give another view. I like the RounDuos. Bling. Added bling to my snowflake. So I think good doing RounDuos and RounDuo minis and then more seed beads. I think you need more seed beads, seed beads to make it a little snowflakey when you're doing that. So
I just have, I'm kind of going on with a cluster, but I want to kind of add the 3D on after. So kind of what I did on this first one, but I think I'd have to go back in and do that.
That's okay. Mine,
but it kind of just looks like a cluster of.
Mine is a Christmas turtle.
Nothing really.
Apparently.
Oh, I could see it.
It could be a Christmas turtle.
I can see it.
It needs a bigger head.
I could, yeah.
Well, I need the small briolets as a little feet. And it could be my Christmas turtle. And even that little guy for the tail. We could do that.
I could see that.
It could be a turtle. Yeah, I'll have to do another whole series of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that, though, actually.
Yeah,
I like your little zigzag.
Once it would come together, you could see it.
You could see the coolness of it as well. So the idea, too, that I challenge people to, because I want to do this, sometime in my life I want to finish all of my Christmas ornaments that I have seed beaded and have a Christmas ornament tree with just my seed beaded. We should do that. Show us. We should do that. Actually, that's what we should do. We were talking about the challenge. We should do it as they have to be original designs, not somebody else's, but we'll do it that you have to post your Christmas ball cover. That could be fun. So Bridgette and I did RounDuos. She got a cute little snake chain. I like that. Going back and forth. So I got this ornament cover, which I didn't actually finish. And look, Bridgette, we're going to go like this. We're going to clean up our randomness that we didn't use in our design. So that way, as we come through here, we have the next design is going to be Superduo beads. I'm tagging out, and I'm just going to be literally the person behind the computer. So I get to have fun now answering your comments and sharing in with the conversation, because when you see Potomac Beads commenting for the next 10 minutes, you get me. Yep. And Anna's taken a step back into here. Maybe. Anna's not coming back. Anna can't stop commenting to all of you on the side. She's finishing her comments, because we also have a bunch of delay time. So we have about 20 minutes of delay time that we're going with. So Bridget, you can start looking at your Superduos. We have those, and then we have this blue color, depending on which color you want to use. I'm going to be using these in a design coming up. So next design, Anna, you want to come over and, oh, Anna, you get to sit on a different side. I don't know why I always sit on this side, which actually doesn't make sense, because the computer buttons that I need to touch are on the other side, so I'm always just reaching over everybody. Oh, your timer started. Whoa, oh, no. Exit screen left. All right.
All right, do you have a needle?
Okay. Yeah, I think I have a bunch of needles. Okay. So what are we doing? Superduos. Okay, Superduos. Let's find out how super they are. They really
the question of the day. All right.
So the rut that I fall into is I always want to do something round.
Yeah, that's kind of, I'm the same.
There's kind of that.
They just kind of fall that way. They just work.
It's like
really
there's really
that way.
That's just the initial, or just to work them straight like in a peyote.
Yeah.
So there's your challenge. Don't do either one of those.
All right.
Let's see. Wait, what do you have in that little bin? Don't move the bin though. It's holding the mic.
Oh, yeah. Or
I'm good with these. Yeah, that's good. And then give me those. I'll just have you hand me things so that you can't work on your project.
Okay. I'll use some of these guys.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea to do the ornament cover.
Yeah,
do that as a challenge.
Would be fun. And all of them would just look all different, and I think that would be cool to see.
What else could you cover with beads, though? That's
like
the
everyday
like everyday things that you could cover with beads.
You could cover that's not just in the Christmas season.
Yeah. That's the real challenge.
What couldn't you cover with beads, Anna?
Well, you can't cover anything that. I know there's something.
Okay. What are you doing?
Doing one of the things that I said I was going to try not to do.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm actually going to do kind of like a peyote.
Oh, sorry.
Do like a peyote strip base, and then see how I can embellish the top.
Ah.
So don't do that.
Okay.
Do you have Golden Touch blue cerulean?
Celsian. Yeah, it's a really lovely color. I like all the Golden Touch colors.
Okay.
You strung them. Good job, Bridget.
Something will come to me.
You gotta start somewhere.
It'll come.
Will it come in the next 7 minutes, though? That's the question.
Let's see.
But yeah, it's like you just gotta start. Oh, I changed my pattern up on myself. Oh, well.
I get to be critical because I'm sitting here. You both need to move into the frame.
Oh, I know.
Oh, our hands, yeah.
I know.
Closer, hug each other a little in the middle.
Well, we're both used to being in the frame with you, so we're both used to somebody hogging all the space.
Okay. I'll come back down, and there we go.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, what can I put on top of this peyote strip base? Thanks. So helpful. Neither one of us have like the gift for gab that Allie
does. I know. Without Allie,
it's like I made already that it's really hard to sit here and not talk.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I was over there like whispering to myself. You can work on my other project there that I didn't finish. That I try to pry the beads out of.
All right.
So what do you have going on over there?
Well,
Using some crystals.
No, that's just my stop bead.
It's a mighty fancy stop bead.
It's just what I could grab. Oh, this is just kind of becoming...
Yeah, I'm there with
like
you.
I
think I accidentally picked up something I shouldn't have.
But maybe you can add some embellishment somewhere.
It's all about the embellishment, you know? I think that's what it is. I'm trying to be really good and not pick up another bead.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard with...
It is.
I mean, Superduos are kind of those, you know...
I feel like I've been there, I've done that.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, but that's one of the nice things about Superduos is they just kind of
fit
fall
together.
Yeah, they just kind of fall in line like that.
5 minutes.
Oh.
5 minutes. Okay, and so far I've done is peyote stitch. Okay, it's time for me to embellish.
Let's see.
So what can I embellish with?
More seed beads.
I'm trying to find something fun around here, but since we cleaned up, we don't
I know,
have that
we don't
much
have
stuff.
anything.
But I like your little turtle, Allie.
I like how
cute.
that's what it is. It's now the turtle.
It is, it's Christmas turtle.
Okay. Everybody needs a Christmas turtle.
Somewhere, someone's getting really excited about the video for the Christmas turtle. So I made some mistakes while I was working on this, but I do have an idea for an embellishment here. Super simple. Let's see if this works. One of the videos that we did recently was that RounDuo peyote with the embellishment.
Oh, I like
And that was really nice, yeah.
With the mini RounDuos, right?
Yeah, yeah. And that was really nice because it was simple, but it was showing you how to embellish.
Kind of making an easy beginner stitch, but make it kind of different and fun.
Yeah, exactly. So we have that Permalac sitting over there. Do you have that bottle over there?
Where's that?
It's
This
a
thing?
little nail polish bottle. Yeah,
That thing.
yeah. So one of the things that I'm going to be working on, so this is really not going to show up in the camera, I can tell already. But one of the things that I'm going to be working on over the next week or so is making a bracelet to test this Permalac on. And it's just a clear coating. You can see it's like in a nail polish bottle. That's how we're selling it right now. And we did actually put it up on the website, so it will be up soon if it's not already, but I think it is up now. It's I think $3.99 we said. Is that right, Allie? Allie's probably not sure.
I feel like we're in an infomercial right
I know,
now.
right? You can have this for only $3.99.
But wait.
But wait, there's more. There is more.
There's only 2 bottles left.
No, actually, I'm not positive. Between 50 and 100 bottles is what I think is going to be up on the website. So if you want to try it, go for it. We are going to be testing it out ourselves. It's supposed to be really good for helping keep the finish on your beads. So those beads, like the Crystal Capri, which a number of you have noticed can be one of those finishes that wears off pretty quickly, depending on the wear and tear. It's going to be a great thing to test out on this Crystal Capri Gold. And I have the Crystal Capri Gold and the Amber Full that I'm going to be testing it out on. So once I have that bracelet done and I have it coated, I'm going to wear it for about a week or so and then write a blog detailing how I like it and if it works as well as we think it will. It should. I mean, I think it was actually originally made for being outdoors. It's supposed to be an outdoor coating to protect things that are in the weather. So it should work pretty good. But we'll test on a number of different bead finishes to see if it changes the appearance of the finish. One of my questions was you know, if it gets inside the holes of the bead and if it clogs it up. So, you know, you'll have my full report in max of 2 weeks, week and a half probably. Just give it some time to wear it. Okay, so what do you, we have 34 seconds. Yeah, well, I did that little infomercial. So that is on the website if you guys want to test out the Permalac. And I'm not sure yet if it's going to be better to put it on. I hear Allie laughing over there. Is somebody commenting?
Carrie said that you both just did peyote.
I know.
Well, I had an infomercial to do. I couldn't.
Very similar.
Oh my! You stole. You stole my idea. Totally stole it. And I even took half my time to do an infomercial, and I got farther than you. So, okay, so I actually, really, I picked it.
Yours looks a bit weird.
Well, that's because I accidentally went like an extra row in peyote only in one spot, so like 4 beads.
Ours are going different ways, though.
But, okay, if somebody just takes a minute to look at it, they'll see where we're going with this.
If you're given Superduos and seed beads,
The question is, do you guys
not many options.
Do you guys like Superduos or mini duos better?
Mini duos.
Mini duos.
Minis. Yeah.
Mini duos. So yeah, so there's the thing. So next time.
Yeah, I feel like because the mini duos are round, you can do something flat or you can make a ball. You can do something round. So it gives you a little bit, I mean, okay, with the Superduos, yeah, you can too, but I don't know, it just feels like it's a little easier with the RounDuo minis. I don't know if anybody can see this, but it's kind of got this like dragon scale pattern. See, now it's out of focus. That's the thing. You try to show somebody your design, it's like, they'll never understand me.
Mine was going to be going, so if I were to complete this, it'd be going this way. So, but I wanted to stop so
Where
I could show the embellishment.
go?
No, instead of going like this way, the long ways.
Okay,
like
I gotcha.
This way. But then I wanted to show the embellishments just over a little bit. I don't know. It could be done, and it could be easy and fun.
So I'll have, you know, I actually really like what I'm doing, but I think with the colors, you can't really see what I'm doing. So I'm going to make one that's a little more high contrast, and my embellishments are kind of skipping over the beads. So I don't think I'm selling it to anybody yet, but I will. I will.
I feel like if we could see,
really hard to defend yourself.
if we could see more of the pattern, it would look better.
Yeah.
Bridget, you got to be the winner because yours isn't weird and wonky.
Because people can see what you did.
You did peyote. Yeah, you also did.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, this is another one I have to work on.
I'm out of here.
You're out of there.
Am I out of here?
Yeah, I guess so, because you were just in two. You just did two.
But I will clean up my
chairs.
space before I leave.
Don't brag about it. Just because I forgot. So what's up next? Cabochons. Oh.
Tapping in.
Well, if you want to stay, Bridge, you can.
I don't know. Now I'm going to have to feel this is how it feels to be Anna on the opposite side of me.
This is how it feels.
But look, I can access the computer and not reach over you. This makes so much more sense. Why do I not sit this way all the time?
Okay.
All right, Anna. Timer's starting. Reset the timer.
I still didn't clean up my...
You guys did a really good job of keeping track of your comments. New comments, 65.
Oh.
All right.
I kind of was
like... Nobody's commenting. Nobody likes our
commenting.
Stuff. All right. And coming at you. All right. I need a needle.
So we're doing cabochons, right?
I'm going to take Bridget's peyote and take my... So this is the public service announcement after Anna's infomercial. Don't use your regular thread zap or your thread burner, like I say every single time and I didn't listen, to burn through any of your knotted cord, because then you ruin your top of your thread burner. Good thing they're inexpensive.
Should have listened.
I always say, should have listened to myself, darn it. All right, what do we do? We only have, I'm resetting that timer because we haven't started yet. I'm giving us time.
We usually have 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah. So, all right, we're resetting.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Cabochons.
Okay, what are we doing? Now.
Cabochons.
When are we doing it? Now.
So I got ovals
What do you have
and rounds, but...
Let's do rounds.
I think these guys are really cute.
I'm going to do the
round
RounDuos because didn't get enough of those. And I like this color. What is this? White green luster.
You
So
know,
I have white green luster and this check cab and the topaz swirl.
I'm gonna do the Cabochons.
Both in the greens and browns for the day. I'm getting serious. Look, my sweater's coming off.
Uh-oh.
Scarf's coming off, making some room.
Gloves are coming off for
Gloves
this
are coming
one.
off. Bridget's on the computer. I feel refreshed. Anna feels tensed. I'm trying to make Anna.
Well, I've had like two
already.
fails.
I've had a lot of coffee already today because it's cold out today. All right, so I'm making a simple bezel to start out with these materials that are laying there. And I didn't get started yet, but that's okay. I only used 1/10 of my time.
Picking up the wrong number of beads. Can't get anywhere with this one.
On goes my bead stop.
All right. So I'm going to try a bezel with the Cabochons here, which I'm not sure how it's going to work out.
I'm doing a bezel with the RounDuos. So I'm bezeling the RounDuos, and I'm leaving 3 in front because I want to create. You already did that
before.
Hello. I'm making it different. I'm making more netting to be in the front.
No, there's tons you can do with it.
But this is kind of like, hey, it's a cabochon. What else are you going to do with that?
Well, we have
We could peyote around it. Peyote seems to be popular today. We could glue it to things, or we could just peyote around it.
You just glue beads to it.
All right. Everybody thinks I talk a lot. I'm just going to go home and be silent all night long.
Well, no, it's good because people don't, tune in to watch.
Well, Ava said she knows why Nathan's so quiet now. He's just intimidated by all the ladies. That's why he's quiet. All right. Coming in here.
I think he's usually just listening to a podcast.
He is. He has his headphones in and is ignoring us, and he's thinking about ways to improve the bead world. I'm at that weird point where it's like, do I need one more or do I not? That's the thing that I hate about cabochons, and that's why it's beautiful when people do YouTube videos and create the bezels for you, because it is annoying trying to figure out counts. That's one thing that...
Yeah, it is, but, you keep a chart, like Lindsay's blog.
Yeah, Lindsay's blog is super helpful.
Yeah.
All right, I need another bead. Wow. No, I want a different bead. I hardly ever use 8/0s, but they happen to be sitting near me. So I'm using an 8/0. I feel like I really like my color frame going on, which is surprising, but I don't like my cab color.
What?
I need a different cab color to go with this color frame.
I like that color.
I now understand the pressures of sitting on the right side. So I'm from now on, look, I'm even taking my jewelry off. My sleeves are coming up. All right, getting in here. Yeah. The awkwardness. Do you like my coffee breath, Anna? All right.
I wasn't going to say anything.
All right. Coming in here, doing. I'm not going to have time to do. I feel like this cabochon one needed like
that's way too
another whole 10 minutes. But we're going to continue to work on them.
Well, so we'll plug away. Doing something that's sort of like a half basket. Like, do you remember those half baskets of flowers that people would have on their front doors?
You mean like you did last time? You mean like the hanging baskets?
No.
You did last time? Not like those. Something else.
Not like those.
Not like those. Something completely different that we haven't done before.
The baskets that, they're like that half shape.
Like the ones that people do a lot of air pots in?
I don't know.
You mean like geometric shapes? No. Like the really artsy, fun ones right now that everybody hangs on their wall and has succulents in it that I just kill.
Sure. Something like that.
Yeah. Or are you thinking macrame baskets?
Knows I'm talking about, like macrame or something. But basically the idea is just cover like half the cabochon, have the top kind of open.
I get that.
Yeah.
But the question with that always is,
I don't know.
Do you glue it in, or how do you keep it to be the top?
I've seen stuff like that with wire working.
Yeah. Wire working.
Wire working.
So we've just
what do we have? 5 minutes.
Halfway in, all I've done is create a. Oh, can't see. I think this needs to be moved up. Anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So this is kind of the thought that I have, is to create the bezel on this bottom half, and then, but if you do it in the front and the back, I think it'll be fine. Just create like a little pocket for it.
One thing, honestly, that I feel like I don't use ever is glue. And there are some cases where I think, like, I don't know why, if it's a pride thing or if it's a I don't trust the glue thing or what, but sometimes I think I should really glue. I could get such a cooler look if I took this on Lacy Stiff Stuff and actually glued it down, and then it's probably my intimidation with bead embroidery.
Oh.
Like, you can get such cool looks with bead embroidery.
Is not intimidating.
Such cool looks. I don't know if my cap is going to fit in here.
Yeah. Bead embroidery is really a lot of fun because there's a lot more freedom to it.
Freedom.
What am I doing here? Do I want to...
I'm reaching across even though I don't
have it like this?
Never mind. I don't need to reach across. You've got
to take some of mine.
Got what I need. All right. Is that enough? Let's see. So I like that the Superduos, basically I'm just doing a netting, and the RounDuos take like a huge amount of that space. That's 2. Without me having to actually string. What do we have? 3 minutes and 37 seconds.
I like what you're doing.
Thanks.
Now you have to say
in for the win. I like what you're doing, Anna.
Thanks.
So pretty.
Said that just off the top of your head there.
I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I don't even remember how many I started with. I should have paid attention to whether or not I did an even or an odd number. That would have been really important to know. Really important now that I think about it. Now I'm not going to know if this is going to work. Well, it would still work odd because it's lacing it rather than... So that's the other thing when you do a peyote stitch. You need to know how many you're doing, even or odd.
Because if you're going around...
I prefer netting. It's so much faster.
Well, if you're going around...
Oh my goodness, I'm never going to finish.
Yeah, you want it to be even. Although I've worked it with odd, and it's fine. Okay, well, this is going to need a little bit more work, but I think people can see... I think you can see where I'm going with this.
Take my hair thing off. All right. So we are 2 minutes away from the end of this challenge. I feel like I'm tapping in here with twofer. I've got my RounDuos, my RounDuo minis, or my RounDuos, that I feel like my turtle was a fail. But I can revamp it actually and make it into a smaller version with RounDuo minis and make it a cute turtle pendant. People love turtles. I love turtles. Actually, turtle used to be my favorite.
How about if you start off with mini RounDuos?
Yeah. That was
and then
the
you
original
work
plan.
to RounDuos.
Yeah.
And
then
I would, and do maybe like some stripes or something, or a strip of peyote or something, and then hang these down. Yeah. Be a nice Christmas ball cover.
Yeah.
A bauble cover.
A bauble. All right, so there my magic just happened. That they all came to the center here, but I think they're too big.
I see that.
This could be my turtle. I could then make him into legs with a cab in the middle. I'm on a turtle themed now. I did have a turtle when I was little, for all of you to know. His name was Turtle McNurdle. He lived for a while. And I let him free. Box turtle. All right. I did. Random fact for the day. All right, so the question is, do I do a second whole row of my RounDuos? Do I stop? Oh, I think I need to do a second row and then throw crystals on the third row back. Or do I go right into crystals? That is the question. We'll take a poll. Do I go right into crystals? I'm not going to have time anyway. Do I go right into crystals and keep it simple? Or do I go and I do one more row with like RounDuos?
A purse.
Anna made a purse. That could be a really cool earring, actually. You don't even need to. You can seam it.
I don't even need to put it in.
You don't even need a cabochon.
Yeah, I don't even need to put it in a cabochon.
You know what would be good? What? I'll give you that. We have 17 seconds.
I could put a little guy like that in there.
You could. You are not doing the cabochon challenge at all. But that's okay.
Yeah. Well, I think I need to rework it with something other than bicones.
Yeah, you need rounds.
Kind of drooping.
It's kind of a droopy, sad mustache. It looks like a beard. It's a beard for you. It's a green beard. Here, you need little eyes to sit on there. I can't get it to balance. There's one eye. Can I get the other one? Did anybody respond, Bridget? Are we far enough past the time of looking?
Next
am I
design.
doing the round duos as another row, or am I doing crystals?
More rows?
More rows? Yeah, I think more rows and then sticking out the middle. I hardly ever use 8-0 seed beads, and those are really pretty color. I don't even know what they are because they're a Toho, but as you can see, my child chewed on the label. So it's a gold-lined rainbow black. It's really pretty though. Can't tell you the number because Camille chewed on the actual tube.
I think you used it in a more recent video too. So
that would be why it was here. Yeah. Yeah. But then, okay, Anna's still designing. You get your last. Anna's still going. She's filling in her basket.
I am.
I'll let you a couple seconds and then you can bring it back into focus.
Okay.
And what's next? Oh, the PC long ovals. I love these. I've been working with them, so I may cheat. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna go behind Anna, and you guys can actually help me. I've been making bead caps as Anna does the rest of her design off screen.
Oh,
you guys, you can see my struggles. Hey, now I'm really getting to you.
Now I can actually be in the frame here.
All right. So remember, if you want to make Anna's cabochon design, you have a couple more hours to save on your cabochons to save your 20% for her non-cabochon design.
Hold on.
Do you need pliers to break some beads?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. See, I'm turning you to the dark side. Oh, that one ended up in my eye.
Everybody close your eyes.
All right.
But
I vote for me.
Well, okay, yeah, I do too, actually. The bicones didn't work out so well, but I still think, I mean, I didn't have time to
so now it's an
do
afro.
anything. Or it's like one of those,
yeah, you would just have to, yeah.
It's got a chin strap.
Yeah, you would just have to peyote the bottom enough to keep it in. And then that would be fun as it's like dropping. And then in my classic, just do it, add a tassel to the bottom. No, I don't like it as a beard. I like it as a hat.
Okay.
I like the hat version.
Okay.
You work on that and you come back and
I actually
show
think
us.
I have something here. I can envision something.
Yeah.
That
you just didn't win.
But
mine's complete. Mine is more complete.
I'm down, but not out.
She's tapping out for the long ovals. Uh-oh, Bridget. Bridget didn't think she was coming back for long ovals. That's the problem. Bridget, we threw that in for you.
Seed beads.
Yeah, so go ahead and leave the seed beads. I'll go over to the side. All right, now I get to be on the good side again. All right, coming through. 44 comments. We didn't. I forgot to scroll those down, didn't I? I was on a roll with that. So I think I was the winner. Ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
ding.
I think so.
All right, although Eva liked your design idea, which I did. I liked your thing. So I'm going to push mine off to the side, which again, I said I wasn't doing. All right, so Bridget literally has maybe not really even seen these. They literally just got photographed. So these are the things that I'm working on with it. And this goes along with Anna's protective coating infomercial. That a lot of the crystals, Swarovski, be it Potomac crystals, Preciosa, they have this silver backing, and I know that some of the times the backing can come off of them, and I know with the different finishes and such, sometimes you want to protect that, and you don't necessarily want to put a whole backing on it or get the whole thing covered. So that was this idea, is that I don't want the whole thing covered. This is, again, this is an idea for this. And Bridget, you have glue near you too, if you want to just glue it to something. But I'm trying to figure out the correct spacing, and you can see I have not yet figured out the correct spacing. So then what I started to do is, I'm just going to explain what I'm doing. You can design.
All right.
You design your own. No, I'm going to go back and try to work on mine. So this is kind of cheating because I'm going to give you an automatic win because I am, I have already been playing with these because I get them usually about a week before they come online. But so I'm making caps instead. So I don't want to glue it into a cap, although actually it would look kind of cute. If the perma-finish, once I have that on the back and painted on the back, I could put it into a cap. You can see this crystal here is pretty scratched up already because I have taken it in and out of things like multiple times. You have the cobalt color, and then this color here is the burgundy. So I did little caps for it, and then the idea was I was going to stretch seed beads down this side, and for some reason I have another bead attached to this. That's nothing of what I used. And then I started to make a cap on the other side. But I kind of like it open at the top. That's the thing. So as I was referencing earlier, sometimes you don't need to use glue, but sometimes you do. I think I want to literally just glue the little caps. How cute is that?
I like that.
I like that too. All right, so now I'm going to do the design challenge because I have my design here that's in the works and I'm working on that. So I'll put that off on my bead mat and go in from there. All right, so do I have a needle and thread? Sure, I'll use this one. And we are already how long into this? Oh yeah, minute. Yeah, we didn't get that far. So we'll get an extra minute at the end. All right, and this cab is still there. Somebody's gonna order it and then I'm gonna be looking for it. For an order online, not be able to find it. All right. We have all kinds of other stuff near us too. I'm gonna dump out some more of these 8-0s.
All right, let's see.
This is a tricky one. This is really tricky because of the shape. Once you figure out a design, they are beautiful. And I'm trying to figure out, I think I might use, where's that other Superduo color?
Let me grab some.
Okay, we are 2 minutes in and we have nothing. Nothing yet. All right, I'm gonna, for time's sake, see if I can quickly figure out a netting. What size are these? These are 9 by 27 millimeter. For those of you wondering at home. What you don't realize, Anna, is I kind of have to permanently be like an infomercial and inform people about the product. So, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort to talk, Anna. She's staying quiet behind the computer, resisting being the weird one that is the weird voice coming from the back. All right, so you can see when I do netting generally, I will right away start with an odd count of seed beads, so that way it's easy to go in and grab onto it with something else. So I'm just doing Superduos because they're here, and everybody loves Superduos. And you guys missed in the conversation, I was saying how it's really hard to do anything new looking with Superduos because they were like the first 2-hole bead. And now it's like, how do you make another little black dress? How do you do another design with Superduos?
That's different. And
that's different from there. All right. Bridget's hiding her design so nobody can see it till the end.
No, I was actually just putting on a second needle.
Oh,
it was
Bridget's
just
doing 2 needles.
Longer.
All right. I don't know how many I'm going to need to go around this. The oval creates a little bit of a netting challenge. 2, 3. So if I do one on the sides, I don't want it to pop out the top. This is my pondering face if you're looking at the top of us. Okay. I think I can actually do it with still the same count. And then change my netting. So what am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'll need 14 of these Superduos. So off screen, I'm going to hold it and I'm going to do this fast. So that way I can get 7 more Superduos on quickly. And that way my hand's not right in Bridget's way. And Bridget can keep hers in focus. It's the hardest thing is trying to both stay on this little tiny box that we create, which I think I put the tape too far down. All right, got 4 more on. Oops. Do another. Actually, my 14 may be too many. So these are the things that I talk out loud so you guys can know when you are designing, if you do want to do your own designs, kind of what the process that I go through when I'm thinking of these is how many beads do I actually need to go around, whether or not it's going to be even count or odd count, whether or not I want to do an odd count of beads in the middle. And I am not big enough. Actually, I may be big enough. Yeah, I'm big enough. And I might be too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14, I'm good. So I went with an even count. I'll take it off screen here and step up. I'm never going to get my back done, but I'm hoping to get the front done a little bit. This netting, because the oval shape is going to take a little bit more thought because obviously it goes right into the round.
More beads.
More beads. Need more beads.
I feel like the oval would be really nice for bead embroidery.
Yes.
It would be a fun.
I actually, when we got this oval in, I was like, oh, I love this oval. It's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna steal some of those 8/0s again. And I'm skipping over one of my Superduos because I want that to be what's holding it in the back. And then around the sides, I'm doing, so I think that's my width of my side without having it fall out. So then I need smaller around the sides. So I'm going from 2 to 1 and still along these ovals. Actually, maybe I need that to be at the base. Also, I don't even know if the crystal pictures are done on these yet, but if they are, you should check them out because literally they are beautiful. I love these ovals. And like Bridget was saying, I think bringing them into bead embroidery is really cool. So I'm gonna have to make somebody bead embroider for me because I don't have time to do it myself. I'm gonna glue it to something and then draw on. I don't know how many of you guys actually do bead embroidery, but it is pretty cool. So I just never can find time to sit down and bead embroidery.
It is a bit more
time consuming. But I feel like you can do so many things with it. That's where all the fun shapes too come really, really in handy. All right, let's see. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh, because I'm going every other, I should have gone with an odd number. Crap. Oh well. We're going for concept, right? Concept.
Yeah.
All right. And we are down to 2 minutes and 52 seconds. 22 seconds. How did that happen? All right, so we're going conceptually, which means my count is wrong, which means it's not going to sit in an oval. All right, so here's my top. So what I did to make it oval in shape was, which is not actually going to work now, I used smaller amounts of seed beads there at the top and the bottom, and bigger. I want to see the Superduos to the front, so I don't know if I have the correct count. It's going to be close. But if I take one more out... All right, the oval presents the challenge. All right, so I'm going to do netting again. I know I just did netting, but this is kind of cheating because unlike the cab, this is even harder because it's not a rounded shape and it's not necessarily an oval shape. It's that long oval, which makes it a little bit more challenging even. I'm gonna go, we still have some of those crystals. There's some of those crystals. I'm giving us extra time. We get a couple extra minutes because we have a challenging shape. All right. I'm going back to these crystals on the sides. Keep from there open. This odd count is not going to be helpful. Need 3 on both sides to get my oval. And like Anna was saying, I'm keeping the top and the bottom empty on mine here. Maybe I'm not. No, I'm not going to. What do we got? We've got 22 seconds. Awesome. All right. Bridget has the mystery that has stayed off screen the whole time. Bridget, come back and join us at the design area.
On there, and then it's just not working. But
you saw my concept of trying to figure out how to hold it in for mine too. So it's a challenge.
Let's see.
That's the whole design challenge. It's challenging. All right, so if I do that, it's too small now. I realize that. All right. So my deal is I need to make use smaller crystals at the bottom, bigger on the side. I need one more super duo so that way I can make it even. But honestly, I want mini duos and not super duos. because I want to see more of that shape. If I use Superduos, it's too far out. I want to see the long oval.
So here's my idea. It needs some work because the spacing is not, the numbers are not quite right.
But then you could
just kind of
line them up.
Yeah.
Too.
Just kind of using it, and maybe with 15s and not 11s.
Yeah. Although I kind of like the 11s with it.
Just kind
so
of
if you build that, so if you build the bars,
something like that,
and then the problem is going to be, and here's where, like I said, it may actually glue.
Yeah.
If you create a flat surface, do like 2 stitches, 2 rows of peyote stitch. You can create, even just to create peyote stitch base, you can put it that you won't see through it. You can peyote it, and then you can glue it to the peyote, and then bead around it. So that way you can still see your ends.
That's true.
And now I escaped your barbells.
But if it was glued,
but if it was glued, it wouldn't have happened from it. And the fun of this, like we said, is kind of doing these on the fly, having fun, and working with all of these different shapes. So we'll give Anna a break. She gets to sit along the side. Bridget, you can stay focused, and we're going to go over our designs. So we started with the spacer bezels. So
which Anna took hers apart, I think.
Anna took hers apart. I kept mine together, or somebody took it apart. I did cut the thread off of it, so we can't find those. Oh, here's mine. So mine, the idea was actually what I would do with it is use the smaller spacer bezels that we have here and go in and out rather than the big ones, and a pendant. Anna had hers off screen because she glued it and is taking it apart with the RounDuos. You can record, rewind back afterwards and check that out. And look at that. Number 2, we did RounDuo beads. So I made a turtle snowflake with that guy.
Did a cluster.
And where's your cluster? This is why I said everybody clean up and put them back in your bowls. Where'd your cluster go? It was really cute. Maybe it's on the floor somewhere. It fell. It looks like I'm the winner of all of these because I'm the only one that has things to show. So is the cluster zigzagging? The triangle right angle weave. All right. Then we did Superduos.
Which both of us kind of had the
Anna
same
and Bridget both did. Where's your Superduos, Anna?
We had the peyote basically. Oh, there it is on top of your watch.
Okay.
And then with a little embellishment on top.
Anna's basket then makes an appearance for the Cabochon ones.
Everywhere now.
So then there's the appearance for the Cabochons. We didn't have a lot to take away from today, ladies, did we? All right. There's Anna's Cabochon basket. She's into the hanging basket look right now. Which you get your spacing right, and that's really cute, actually. You could do an Easter basket, Anna.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, as I shake the table and hit it. And then we did, so this was the Cabochon challenge that Anna and I did. I did the simple bezel with the RounDuos, which I'm going to do another row of RounDuos for the video, as well as then crystals along the outside. So that will come. Don't worry. That one, I like the thing.
I think that
Anna's basket, too, is going to come, and she needs to play with it, but it's really cute. And whether or not, Anna, are you thinking you're going to do it on a crystal or just plain?
I think it is going to work better on an oval shape, maybe.
On an oval shape? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could do it on a big oval.
Good on a long oval.
You think that? You try. No, I think it'll work on a, to get that many crystals, which is what I like about it, I think you need a 18 by 25 at the least, even maybe a 30 by 40. So something bigger. And then our last challenge was the long ovals, which I kind of showed. I already have something in the works, working with doing some bead caps to go on it, and then kind of connecting it down the sides with the bead caps. And then Bridget and I tried to work on the fly with these. When you're doing a whole thing going around something, it tends to be a little bit longer and harder to do that kind of in a 10-minute period of time. So Bridget did her barbells, and then we discussed actually making the peyote stitch and gluing them down kind of into place. I think would work. And then Anna did her little thing on the permalax that is going to actually get painted on, and we're going to do a trial with that. So these design lives are always fun because they do give us ideas. Some of them actually, oh yeah, Denise said an oval Lunasoft, Anna, that would be pretty. So these design lives are really fun because they give us ideas, they give us kind of inspiration. Hopefully they work the same for you, and you can check that out. The different designs that we have, sometimes with enough votes or enough things, they actually start to become designs. So last time, taking away from that, when we were looking at it, we did the different designs, and I actually did make earrings out of them. I have another video that I'm about to record making with them. Bridget still needs to make her really cute, the little daisy chain too, so Bridget's going to do that for you guys. So they help us to come up with ideas. They give us challenges for beads that we don't normally work with, or new things as well, and we hope you guys enjoy having fun with them as well. So for the rest of the 12 days of Christmas, you can check out links. Anna will put them into the comments for the different 12 days of Christmas that you can actually click on, check out, and see, and check out the different deals for each day that are happening there. And then we will be coming to you next Tuesday. Cheryl is going to step in for the live. Yeah, so Cheryl's going to be a new person here on the live for us, checking out some of those different beads. So everybody be nice and kind to Cheryl, so that way she wants to join again. And then on Friday, I will be at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time doing that week wrap-up, showing you the videos from this week, answering questions, and doing an alternate design for one of those designs as well with different beads, trying it out, seeing what happens, and going from there. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this little design live with the three of us. Anna, do you want to come back in and say goodbye?
Say bye.
Say bye. Come on, see if you can fit. Ready? Bridget, shift over. Yeah. Come on over, Anna. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look, we all fit. So bye from us here at Potomac Beads, and we are signing out. And thanks for watching, and we will see you then again on Friday at 9 a.m. and then some of us with the design lives coming up. Remember, you can catch these Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. So thanks so much.